Hello and welcome to the Music Notes edition of My World History Report, or WHR. I'm Arthur. Have you ever imagined being a music critic, walking in on a premiere, knowing that you might be seeing the birth of a masterpiece, and in just a few hours, your very own words will be its ticket to the world? In today's program, we'll take the guesswork out of the premiere. We will look at some outstanding musical premieres that took place around the world across centuries during late August. On August 20th, 1828, Gioacchino Rossini's opera Le Conte Ori premieres in Paris. It was the Italian opera, composer's first original work in French, and his last comic opera. It was a huge success. Also on the 20th of August, in 1882, Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, The Boys in Moscow. It was quite a production. To start with, it was one of the most outstanding battles put in music. It's an account of the events that took place during Napoleon's invasion of Russia in 1812, and the Battle of Borodino, which served as the turning point, when over 400,000 French soldiers with their thousands of cannons began marching towards Moscow. The church called on its people to pray for safety, hoping for a miracle, as Russia's army was only a fraction of the size of Napoleon's. Russians gathered across the country and prayed. Tchaikovsky represents this in the Overture's opening by scoring an Eastern Orthodox hymn. When the French forces approached closer and closer, the French national anthem, La Marseillaise, is heard more prominently, eventually totally overwhelming the orchestra, once it appears that the French are invincible. The French and Russian themes go back and forth, symbolizing the fighting leading up to the Battle of Borodino, the turning point in the war. Here, Tchaikovsky's score features the blast of 5 cannons, followed by a French retreat. The victory celebrations are represented by a grandiose Orthodox "O Lord, save thy people," complete with the ringing of bells of all kinds and 11 more cannon blasts. 16 real cannon shots are written into the score of the overture. Somehow I see a parallel with Shakespeare, who also portrayed many historical events in his plays and favored using real-life props and sound effects. But the most spectacular performance of the 1812 Overture took place not in Russia, nor in Europe. The arguably grandest performance took place on American soil on the United States Independence Day in 1974, coupled with live cannons, spectacular light displays, and city bells. Since then, orchestras all over the U.S. quickly followed suit, and it is now a tradition to perform the overture during U.S. Independence Day celebrations. Some Americans even propose that the piece represents the victory of the United States against the British Empire during the War of 1812. Never mind that the overture includes La Marseillaise and God Save the Tsar. Still, if Tchaikovsky were alive today, he might be flattered at the idea, since the mark of any great artwork is its timelessness and universal relevance. Thank you for spending these few minutes enjoying music notes from history with me.